What's good, YouTube? Jay Jones here, and today I'm gonna tell you about my personal top 5, man. Now I know the video may get a lot of flack, but let me preface though, there are a couple of sneakers that I do want to shout out that I haven't tried, but based off what I've heard, based off what I've looked into, these sneakers, yeah, y'all can tell me in the comment section if I'm tripping or not, but I've heard good things about these. The Anta Kai 1. Now I tried to get the latest pair, don't get me wrong, I went for it, sold out. Couldn't get them. 300 on StockX is crazy for Kais, I'm not gonna lie. But I do think they have that new colorway, which is going for about 170, 180. StockX put the fees on it. I'll probably get close to 240 or something like that. You know how they do it. There's a good chance that you may see a performance test on the Kai here pretty soon. But again, from what I've heard, I heard the base is pretty wide. So a lot of guys who have like wider feet, they really enjoy the shoe. I heard the traction is nice. So, you know, although that's not in my rotation currently, that's a sneaker that I could see being there. The Player One Plus is another sneaker that I've heard really good things about. They say it's something like a Kobe. That's what they say. They say you get the back to the basket out of that one. Again, I haven't tried it. If you tried it, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Leave your thoughts. Put me on. Let me know, man. I'm not against trying them. If that's a sneaker that you think I should try, then hey, I'm down to do that. And lastly, I've been hearing a lot about the Wade 808 Ultra. Y'all gotta tell me, is it really that nice? I heard it's got nice traction, which is automatically, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you might make the rotation alone if you got nice traction, but pretty affordable from my understanding. And I've been seeing a lot of people kind of talk about it. The only thing, and y'all tell me if I'm wrong, I know they do a lot of seeding for those sneakers, so I don't want to get caught up in seeing a lot of people on TikTok, on Instagram just kind of co-signing the sneaker, and it's really not like that because they're pushing it and sending it out for free. Not saying, you know what I'm saying, that it's bad. I could be wrong, and I'm not against trying it, so maybe I just need to buy a pair myself. But, you know, I kind of want to get more thoughts and more feedback before I do. So if you like them, I'll hoop in them. I don't think I'm doing no tests. I'm going to be my personal list. Now, again, don't call me biased. I like what I like. And these are the sneakers that I found myself hooping in the most when I've been on court. Now, at the number 5 spot, I got to go with the Book One. Hey, look. Now, a lot of people find this sneaker kind of hit or miss. But I ain't going to lie. Lately, I feel like it's been a lot of hits. Them all black joints that just dropped. The colorways that's been dropping in this joint. Hell yeah. Man, them joints fire. Y'all know them joints clean. I think we talked about this as well. It's kind of one of those sneakers that you won't really get the feel for it until you kind of see it on foot or you hoop in it yourself. The materials, nice. The traction is nice as well, but the materials on this, the more you hoop in it, that leather, that premium quality, the better it's gonna feel. Now on the downside, this wasn't a problem for me. Y'all know I like my sneakers tight, but a lot of people said that the sneaker may just be a little too snug. It is a compact sneaker, but you talking to your boy, you're talking to somebody who really gotta lace them up. Man, y'all know I mess with my sneakers like this, so for me, this was right up my alley. The cushioning, a lot of people just didn't really mess with. However, this is what I will say. If you staying inside, which you should, especially with the colorways that have the translucent outsoles, then you shouldn't have any problem. These are number 5 for me. Moving on, number 4 on the list. Hey, hear me out. I gotta go Ja 1. You see the scratch is nasty. I know. Man, not another Nike sneaker. This guy sucks. Look, I already gave y'all a list that you could try that may make the rotation before I even got into these. We talking about one of the most affordable sneakers on the market, and it's not hard to get a pair if you really want to hoop in a pair. That's a plus. Sometimes we take that for granted. Being able to go to the store to actually buy a pair of sneakers that's gonna feel decent, you taking that for granted. On the flip side, if you don't like the Book, then you should probably like these, because I think this and the Book are kind of tit for tat. Instead of getting 4-foot zoom on the Book, you get it here. Now the material choice better on the Book, of course, but this after breaking them in and after hooping in them for a long period of time, it kind of starts to mold to your foot, which is a plus as well. As you can see, there's a common theme here when I'm hooping, man. I like to be low to the ground. I like to be quick. I like sneakers that play fast, and both the Book and the Ja kind of just resemble my style of play, and that's what you want when you playing in any sneaker. For me though, out of all the sneakers that I've hooped, this is the one that I've hooped in the most in my rotation. Like I'm always in this Ja. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. It just fits me. Number 4 on my list. Talk to me. If you're pissed off, leave me a like. Just let me know something and let me know where I should be. Hey. Coming in at the number 3 spot, I gotta go with the Bron 21. This is another versatile sneaker. That black pair that I hoop in, yeah, I was in them nonstop. I'm talking about I was doing everything in those. I'm talking about hooping, boxing, running from dogs. There was nothing I couldn't do in that, bro, 21. Now, I will say it is a little heavier than the other two sneakers that I've mentioned. It may be the heaviest. Don't quote me on that. It may be the heaviest in my rotation. But there's something about it that allows me to still be who I am on the court. I love the versatility, man. All my stockier guards, my big guards, I feel like this is a nice play for you as well. And you know how we talked about wanting a full-length cushioning setup? This is what you get. You get the Zoom Turbo in the forefoot, and then you get a bigger Zoom unit in the back as well. So for those who are jumping and always looking to be explosive, then you shouldn't have any problems when it comes to impact protection. Overall, yeah, one of the top sneakers to hoop in right now. At the number 2 spot, I gotta go with the Harden Volume 7. Notice I didn't say 8. I enjoyed the 8. I just think it was just kind of hard to top the 7. I just like the 7 a little more. Now again, this is one of the heavier sneakers in my rotation. Kind of the reason why I don't hoop it as much. But when I went back, I was instantly reminded why this was one of the top sneakers to drop from Adidas in a long time. It's not much that you could do to top this one. I'm gonna be honest. You know, when it comes to cushioning, we know Boost top of the line. The traction was solid. You got your 2 herringbone pods here, and then it comes to design. We talked about how futuristic the 7 and the 8 look. But yeah, number 2, I gotta go with the Harden Volume 7. And lastly, coming in at the number 1 spot, I gotta go with the AE1. Hey, now guys, we talked about this early on. I don't think there's gonna be a shoe to top this one in 2024. I'm gonna just be real. Hey, look, I said it. We talked about Boost. Boost is one of the top cushioning choices that you can have when playing right now. The AE1, because it's with Adidas, come on, man. It's got Boost. The honeycomb theme that's found on the medial and lateral sides. When I see him on foot, when you see him on the court, what? When you talk about a complete sneaker, then you got to be talking about the AE1. And then not to mention, we talking about one of the most exciting players that's hooping right now, Anthony Edwards. It almost fits him perfectly when you thinking about his game and the moves that he's making. That between off arm, step through, opposite hand, like dude, you seeing one of the most complete dynamic players on the court, and that just adds to the value. When you looking and you like, I could do that. Well, maybe not quite like that, but like, but I can. That's kind of how I like to move, and that just shows you like a complete player needs a complete sneaker. Perfect athlete for such a nice shoe on the court. The only complaint I could kind of see is maybe the weight, and then the textile upper, which again is not a red flag for me. We talking about a shoe that's $120. How we gonna be able to top this one in 2024? It's just me. That's my list. Again, I try not to be biased. I told y'all there's 3 other options that I'm looking to cop in the near future. Anta didn't hit me up. Okay, you got my attention. Yeah, hell yeah. Leave a like, man, because, you know, hey, I need all that. If you feel like the rotation is solid, cool. If you feel like it's mid, hey, no problems. You know, hey, I'm mid. I ain't got no problem with that. But that's it for me, man. Thank you guys for being here. Be sure to lock in with me on the pod. Clay and I talk all things basketball. That's high school, that's college, that's NBA, the Walk-Ons pod. Be sure to give it a listen. Let me know what you think when you go over there. Every subscriber means the most. Also, for those who are still trying to support the brand with a wristband, a hoodie, a tee, you know where to go. Neverfold.shop, baby. Neverfold.shop is the website. Be sure to, you know, continue to support your boy. Anything that you buy, I will get it sent. And as always, I truly appreciate you. And lastly, be sure to follow your boy on Instagram at IamJJones. Why? Because I can't get brand deals without you. There, I said it. Every follow counts, man. Every follow. Y'all know how Instagram be acting. 1 minute you up, 1 minute you down. One real 100K, one real 10. You feel? Come on, I'm keeping it real. I'm going to keep it real. But that's it, man. Thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace, Jakes. I'm out. There's a few other sneakers I forgot to mention that I always keep in my bag. Of course, we talked about this. You know what I'm saying? Kobe 6. You know what I'm saying? Kobe 5. You know what I'm saying? I always keep these on deck too. That Kobe 8. You know what I'm saying? Don't quite feel like how they do back in the day, but you know, Kobe 8's still up there, but nothing wrong with the Kobe's, but I try to not mention them as often just because they're so hard to get now. But if you can't get them, then automatically, you know what I'm saying, you're going to enjoy. As we know, you're going to enjoy hooping in. Like all 3 dropped today. Camo, the blue joints, and the Venice Beast dropped again. Which one? What I get? I ain't get nothing. Hell yeah, I ain't get nothing. Good work.